Alright, we back. Where is my stream? Airlord, yeah, loading. Formula, what's up? I can't tell if this is the chat from the new stream or the old one. What's going on? Okay, we're back, Hey, Juan's here. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube keeps closing my server connection. So, like, it's not my internet, it's, YouTube being a dick. But yeah, so I don't know why they closed my server connection. Before, they were consistently doing that at like an hour and 3 minutes, so at least I knew like how long my stream was able to be, but they just closed it at like 50-some minutes. So they're being jerks. But they can do that all they want. I'm just gonna reboot my streams. Hey, Noah's here. But yeah, Nico was asking about the concept of everyone painting next, however you say that, next to, since his passing and whatnot. I don't know, like in a way, like that's sort of a normal thing in Graph to do, like tribute pieces, right? Tribute pieces. But at the same time, I feel like people should only be doing tribute pieces if they really knew the guy. And for some reason, it's more of like a everyone wants to get in on it thing, which I feel like makes it a little bit cheaper almost, and that sort of sucks. Like, you want to sort of do it right, you know? So, like, personally, I would leave it to the people that have a stake in it and need to do that sort of thing. Actually knew the guy or anything like that. Might have a more legitimate reason to be doing a tribute piece, whereas some, like a lot of the other people that seem to be doing it are not really connected to the guy. That being said, though, when you are as much of like a graffiti legend as he was, it's almost like you're gonna have influenced a lot of people. So it's almost acceptable, I would say. It's just like something you might want to think about before just throwing up a next piece. Hey, squad, what's up? But yeah, that's my take on it, Nico, if you're still in the chat. Don't know if you are or not, but... Oh, Ben, I saw your comment. I did not get a chance to reply to it. I've heard of him. I have not seen... I've only heard of him like through other Australian writers specifically, actually, and I haven't actually seen much of his work. But yeah, if there's a documentary on him, I'm sure eventually I'll get around to watching it. Trying a new curvy style here. Changing it up. I can tell it's already not going as planned. Oh, Zenek, that's awesome. I appreciate hearing that kind of thing. Because sometimes it just, like, on YouTube, it feels like you don't really have a reason to be on YouTube sometimes, and when I hear stuff like that, it's like, I remember that I like the community on here, and that's always why I've been uploading videos, hanging around with you guys, because it's just fun, you know? Yeah, Ben, at the end of the stream, I'm gonna do a roll call, try and get everyone's names up here that's been in the stream. That's what I usually do. Man, I'm actually super hungry right now. I should have brought food in here, but I didn't. It's nice working with these alcohol markers on these stickers because they don't bend the sticker as much like the paint markers do. Like when the paint dries, I think it like physically compacts a little bit and bends the stickers, whereas the alcohol markers do not do that. So if you fill in with an alcohol marker on a sticker, it's gonna end up looking a little bit better, usually. I know Nico didn't come back. I'm sad. I was trying to talk to him about Next. That's how you say that. House tour, no thanks. It's nothing special that you would want to see. I'm gonna break the rules a little bit here and do a... Oh, you know what, never mind, I'm not doing a blue outline, that looks terrible. Nice solid brown outline instead. Actually, this style didn't turn out as bad as I thought it would. To be honest, whenever you guys do change your profile pictures, I completely don't recognize you anymore. So keep that in mind, Noah. It might take me a little bit. So, 6x4 is a nice size to work on. I like that. 6x4 is also good if you want to do like a sort of bigger character or something like that. I don't know if anyone here is into character work. Who here is in character work? Let me know. Throw it in the chat. True, no, your name's not that hard. I should be able to remember it. Some people change their name, though, on here, too, and that's even worse. Now I'm like, whoa. Damn, look at how thin that line came out. It's ridiculous. Every now and then, these whiteout pens do something sort of cool. But then most of the times when they're not doing cool stuff, you're just like, why the hell am I using this? It's a piece of junk. Oh, where's my brown marker again? I need that. Yeah, well, Ben, that's like the whole, like, that's totally why I do these. I enjoy, like, it's one thing responding to comments on like a video of mine, but it's a totally different thing to actually be able to talk to my subscribers and like interact with you guys too. Like, it's not just cool for you guys, it's cool for me as well. So that's totally why I do them. Yeah, no, it's actually impressive that you have, like, just a first name as your channel name. That's hard to do. Put some nice little red highlight dotty things in here. It's actually not bad, I like that. Every now and then something works out. Makes it worth it. Ben, I listen to a lot of electronic music. Lots and lots and lots of electronic stuff. I do listen to a little bit of rap music as well, and like sort of hip-hop-ish type stuff. But most of the time, I'd say like 60-ish% of the time it's electronic. Rap and alternative rock is like the other 40%, and some other stuff jumbled in there a little bit probably. Egovert, what is that? I'm writing that down, because whenever I hear of a new artist that I don't know, I need to hear them. Need to let me know what this is. Yeah, I will search them up for sure. We'll see you later, Rake. Thanks for stopping by. If you guys want to check out someone who's cool, check out Ghost Main. His stuff is pretty dope, actually. I'll put it in the chat, actually. Some of his, I don't know, some of his stuff is super good, then other parts of his stuff I just don't really care for that much. But overall, he's a really cool artist. Time to do a few tags here. I haven't done any today. It's also hard to tag on stickers because you can't get like generally tagging is like an entire arm. Your whole arm is in it, whereas on a sticker you're very restricted. Because like the style I would tag on stickers is totally different than I would tag on like a wall or a train or something. Just because it doesn't translate. Like, it's really cool to see all these stupid little Instagram artists that film themselves doing their little sticker tags and post it and whatever, and they look great, but most of their styles don't translate at all onto a wall. And it's sort of funny to see sometimes. Like the other day, I don't know if you guys have heard of Brodar, Brodar. He tags, but he uploads all the time, like just little clips of him on Instagram, just like doing his little scribbly tag, and it looks great on paper. But then the other day he uploaded one of him just tagging with like a mop marker, and it just looks terrible. Like it just doesn't translate well at all onto a bigger format. Yeah, I have no idea where Ghostmane is from, so like I don't know anything about like where he would tour or anything like that. I also have no idea how big he is now, because like when I discovered him, I think he was still a fairly small artist, whereas nowadays he's definitely not. Like tons of people know him now. But yeah, the first thing I was drawn to him, the first reason I was drawn to him was because he blends two totally opposite almost styles, and that was something like totally unique. I love hearing that because it's after a while hearing the same stuff from different artists all copying each other, it just gets really old. And I hadn't heard anything that was like Ghostmane before, so props to him for actually being unique. Weckman I have not heard of. Oh, Nico's back. Nico, did you hear my reply like 20 minutes ago about Nest? Oh, really? He's popular in Russia? Oh, that's cool. See, like, I would never have guessed that at all. That's awesome. Yeah, Nico, you're right. Hand styles take, like, you gotta practice consistently with them. So, like, I always try and make sure each day, like, even if it's just at work, like, while I'm taking notes and stuff, if I have to, like, I just throw down a few hand styles, because it's good to, like, just think about a hand style every so often, because that'll help your brain sort of still be familiar with them. And if you're familiar with them, you can start developing new ones faster, better ones. Oh, Ben, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, well, Nico, that's how it is. Like, in the morning, I get up at, like, I have my alarm set for 6:50, and I get in the car at 7:05 and drive to work, and I get to my work at 8, and I'm at work 8 to 5, and then I drive home, and that takes an hour too. So, like, I'm freaking tired as hell when I get home. So a lot of times, like, I have to just physically sit down and do nothing for the sake of doing nothing. So at work on my lunch break, I sometimes will do like a little black book piece or something. Which is funny because people are like, "Oh, what's that? What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm busy." Yeah, Ben, where all the buses I've been on, they all have cameras on them too. But like, I think they only really bother to check the cameras if they need to. So, cause like I've putting stickers up on buses and stuff with cameras, and I've never had a problem. At the same time, though, I think they'd have to. I don't know. You're right. It's hard, but at the same time, just because a place has a camera, I don't know if that necessarily means they're gonna check it all the time, or if it's just more for like actual liability issues that they need to deal with. But if you're not sure if it's safe to put something up, I would advise people not to. Yeah, exactly, Nico. Like, as soon as you have to explain to people, like, I'm a graffiti artist, then there's so many questions, and they're all the wrong questions, and it's like, it's just easier to say, yeah, I'm just drawing something, or, like, I'm an artist, I'm working on a commission for someone, actually. And, like, it's not. I find talking to people who don't know anything about art is just a piss off, so I just, like, yeah, I do the same thing. I basically try and just avoid their questions by giving short answers that hopefully make them leave. Like, I don't want to describe to you why I do what I do and what it is. Like, it's just, like, no. It's not fun things to have to be answering. Ben, that's actually awesome. I feel like my mother would have the same reaction. So I feel you there. Try brush marker tag here, see how this goes. I'm obviously not amazing with these brush markers, but they're cool to work with every now and then. If you know how to use them well, you can get like the flares sort of, which look cool. Ah. Jeez, Ben. Oh, Nico, I used to have a cat that would do the same thing. And the thing was, he was 19 years old. He's a 19-year-old cat. And, man, he slept like at least, like what he'd do is he'd sleep on the extra bed downstairs. And then he'd get up, troop around for a little bit, and then go back to bed. So he must have slept for at least 20 hours a day, I swear to God. It's ridiculous. Did I write oh my God. No, I wrote 2019. It sort of looks like a 1. But I don't usually put the stick on the bottom of my 1, see, like that one, so you can tell it's a 2. But I wouldn't put it past myself to have written that wrong. Yeah, brush tips are hard. I don't use them very often because of that, but not bad. I have, is there anything in this crink marker? Eh. I used to really like this nib because it's ground up enough now that it's, like, sort of a fine point. Or less of a fine point, I should say. Oh, but it's empty enough that I can't do, like, streaks with it. Yeah. Oh well. But anyway, since we're at it here, give me some names to throw up and I'll do my roll call now before I end this stream, since we got a few minutes. I forget, I know some people asked me already, I totally forget what everyone wanted me to tag, so if you want your name up, let me know. Yes, yes. Okay, we got Zenik. Nico, to answer your question, I would say the most, like, I've never tried to seek out a mentor or anything, but I would think the most important thing about a mentor is that you, like, actually share the same values as them. Like, if you're gonna be mentored by someone who has a totally different mind frame in graffiti than you do, then it's just not really gonna help you out at all, I don't think. We got Slump, of course we do. We got Mana, but like if someone is in graph to just go out and destroy stuff, then, and you're more like in graph because you want to get up and you want to have your pieces everywhere, then it's not really any use having a mentor that doesn't understand that. So like I would say it's, as far as a type of mentor goes, you want to make sure it's a mentor that you can align with, if you know what I mean. Eesh, it's a really ugly one, I'm sorry. We got Mana. Ooh, plans. Okay, okay. Throw a Z in there. I haven't ended anything with a Z in a while. Any other names people want thrown up, let me know. Oh, we got Bear. Can't forget Bear. Bear, you get your very own sticker here. Nice. Yeah, if there's any other names, let me know. Dylan, about your question. That's a difficult question. My advice would be to wait till you're in charge of yourself and like an actual adult, and you don't rely on your parents, and then sort of tell them, or just don't tell them. Yeah, so it's sort of a hard thing, depending on who your parents are. But yeah, that's sort of the best answer I can give on that. But I think I should go do a few things that I actually need to do today. But Lord, what was that a name? Did I miss one? Did I miss a name? I can't miss a name. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys hanging out with me. And my streams are probably there's probably gonna be no stream until next Saturday, but there will be at least 2 videos this week, so you can look forward to that. Maybe I'll pull a stream out on Wednesday, actually. So we'll see if there's a Wednesday stream. If you want to know when my streams are, like, I try and do Wednesday, Saturday, and a few other ones during the week, but just, like, the best way to know is just if you have your, as much as I hate to tell people to turn their notifications on, my schedule's irregular enough that notifications would just tell you when my streams are. That being said, though, I'm a peace out. And thanks for hanging out with me, guys. We'll get some videos up for you this week. Till my next one, Peace.